right, I'm heading into this dump. Find lots of marbles here. You know, I'm digging in 1940 to, well, late 30s to mid 60s trash to find these marbles. The day of the dime store, the nickel dime store, you know, in the 50s, big bags of marbles were 5 and 10 cents. So, you know, all the kids had them. It was the most popular toy, and they're everywhere on these dumps in that age of trash. So that's why I'm digging in. If you're wondering why I'm not digging in 1890s trash, I can, but I don't find many marbles. And I'm not much of a bottle collector. I keep some of them, but I like the marbles. And at the end of this one, I'll show you a frame of them I'm working on. We'll add whatever I find down in here to that frame. I will get back on my first find. I'm gonna do some digging up here today. Sit down and relax. Right there's where I was digging in my last dump digging video. I found some marbles right in here, but I might move around, I don't know. Later. I was in here, and right there's a marble. It's just a cat eye. It's a green one, but it's nice. Nice condition. Huh. It's probably a marble king. I'm looking for alley agates and, you know, champion agates and vitros. I like them a little better than the marble kings, but some of the marble kings are nice. If I'm finding marbles, I'm happy. Yeah, there's a bromate seltzer. It's screw top, but I take all these to that antique dealer in New Matamoros, Ohio, after I get like 150 of them in a box and just give them to him, and he gives me a deal on something. If you want a whole box of blue bottles, he usually has them for a good price. He'll sell you like 100 of them for a certain price. Cheap. Later. See another marble there. I can't tell what it is, but see how I'm getting down into that kind of rusty layer? I'm on the side of a hill, so a lot of this is overburdened just from, you know, leaves and 50 years of forest floor. But right here's something. Yeah, I think it's just a cat eye. It looked like a... It is, but that's a vitro cat eye, or a different one. It's not a marble king. It's not bad. Later, a pretty good area. That looks like a vitro marble down there. There's a Pepsi. See how it's dry down in there? But look at that. Look at this soil there. This is perfect. This looks nice. That's a marble king, but it's nice. Let me wipe it off. That's got nice blending. Hold on. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's got nice blending to it. Just an average marble king, a little above average, but that's nice for that frame I'm working on. That's a beauty. Later. Right, I'll show you this. See how all this is just kind of, see how rusty that looks? I thought that was a marble, but it's not. There's a big bottle. Some kind of whiskey from the 60s with the cap still on it. You know, the bottles ain't usually good. I'll find nice ACLs that are worth a little bit every now and then in late throwaways, but see how I'm getting down to that good 1950, 60 layer? You know, if I dig a big hole here, I could be down on 1920s bottles. I just don't really care about that. I like the airheads and the marbles. That's what I'm doing. I like digging some of the old bottles some. But there's going to be more marbles come out of here. This looks excellent. I can see everything. This is right on. Alright, well, I'll get back. I'm going to clean some of this out and get this hole going and try to find some nice ones. But that layer right there is where I want to be. Here's another marble out of it. Just looks like a yellow one. Yeah, it is. But it's nice. It's real nice condition. It looks like lemonade. Later. Just every few minutes I find one of these. I usually don't show them much, but if you want them, Doug will have them. I just give them all. I don't want this stuff, but he sells them. So see, there's an aqua bottle. That looks like a Royal Crown from the early 1960s, and right there's a Art Deco bottle, but it's 1940s or 50s. These were being used by a bottling company in Sistersville, West Virginia for a while. But you see what I'm doing? I'm following this layer with the marbles in it. cave in, and right back in there I pulled this out. That's an older prescription bottle. It's cork top. Look at these, all the numbers on it. That's cool enough to take. I don't want it, but it's perfect, and Doug can sell that. It's a couple $1 bottle. It's kind of cool. It's got odd measurements on it for one of these. I'd say that's early 40s, maybe 30s. 30s or 40s, maybe 30s. Another Marble King right out of the base here. It looks like a Marble King rainbow to me. Look at all this trash right here. It's a Marble King, but it's nice. It's frameable. Let me wipe it off. Yeah, yellow, blue, and green. Nothing to brag about. Later. Another one, you see it? Looks like a cat eye, maybe. I'm probably in a pocket of Marble Kings. If I just keep finding all Marble Kings, I'm gonna move to where I found some alleys. I like the alley swirls and the stuff back, but right here, yeah, it's just a blue cat eye. It looks okay condition, but it's just average. Later. You know, listen to that bird. There's a Royal Crown that's perfect. It's aqua glass. That's from the 60s, but that's nice. I'll take that and give it to Doug. You can get $1 for it. Later. Marble stick in here. This looks like another Marble King. At least I'm finding them. I might move to try to get on some. See, that's nice. It's not. It's got a big chip out of it right there. Not good. But another one. This is a little better one. It looks like a Marble King, but that's nice. Hold on. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. It's like neon orange and like orange swirl, and that white is clear base. It's got clear base wefts through it. That's a Marble King, patch and ribbon, but made probably in St. Mary's, West Virginia, at that factory, which burnt down. That'll look nice in my frame of marbles. That's a pretty one. It's real beautiful condition. Wet mint after it's cleaned up. Later. I got another one here. It just looks like another cat eye. But there is a lot of Marble King marbles in here. I'm battling cave ends. This looks nice condition anyway. Yeah, it is. Green cat eye. Not bad. That's a belt buckle. And that's a belt buckle that has something on it. Wonder what the heck. I love finding stuff like this. That's older. Looks like a western scene. Hold on. You know, just how awesome is this? That's a real heavy, like brass material. It can be repurposed. The hook's even there. Shouldered back in on the side of this slant on this hill. It's got a Bronco rider on it, riding a Bronco, and there's a cowboy sitting on a fence back here. It's got horseshoes in each 4 corners. This is a day maker. You know, if you was out metal detecting, this would make your day. But look how much nicer a condition it is suspended in that well-drained trash on the hill. This is nice. That's a beautiful piece. Look, there's another cowboy right there I did not see. There's 2 cowboys in the background, and look how nice the metal condition is. Cowboy standing there and one sitting on the fence. Riding a horse. All there, perfect condition. Nice patina too. Oh, right now. Later. Alright, here's this belt buckle. I did a little cleaning on it. That's going to look awesome in a Fonz case. And it could all be cleaned up too and worn on a belt. I'll show you the back of it in a minute. I cleaned some on the cowboy and you can see just the brass color just coming through. It's real heavy. It's a real well-made piece. But that scene's something else. Looks like something out of like a 60s cowboy movie. Could be John Wayne on that. In the back, still got the clip. Still got this piece that moves. Oh, that's a good find. I love it. I love it. I found some other really nice, awesome stuff in this one, but that's cool. Later. It's a shame. Look at that ashtray. It's got a slant to it, but it's got a chip out of it, a couple. Right here's where the cigarette went. That's a shame. That's great. There's marbles coming out of here consistently, but no swirls or nothing yet. There's another cat eye. This is a nice condition one. Peach and darker orange. Later. Tell if this is a marble sticking out or not. Kind of looks looks like it right there. It is. It's a beautiful vitro agate. These are a little better. Heck yeah. You see, I'm getting this really widened out. This is horrible digging. I have to sit down, look at my pants already. I've been here like an hour. Let me wipe this off. Hold on. Yeah, that's a real beautiful vitro agate made in Parkersburg, West Virginia. It's 1960s, but that's wet mint. It's gonna look great in that frame. But I'm gonna look around down in this area for a while. I moved out of that area. I only found that one vitro that I really like. Some of them Marble Kings were okay, but I'd rather try to find older marbles. And I found a lot of alley agates and stuff around in here. I'm gonna look around over in there maybe. I'm gonna cut some of these roots out. I know I didn't dig in here because the roots are still here. I'll get back when I get them cut out, and if I find anything. That looks good back in there. Yeah, I'll show you this, just so you can see how much trash is really here. This is going down in, further down the hill. There's a Pepsi, that's perfect condition. It could be all cleaned up from the 1960s. Yeah, it's probably worth $1 or $2. I'm gonna cut the rest of these roots out, but look at this. Just look at it. That sheet metal will have protected stuff. Sort of, look at, there's a cap still on that. That's Kodak. It says Kodak on it. I'm gonna take that little cap, look at that. Might just take the whole bottle. Probably the developed film right up. Sorry I turned that off. Look how loose that layer is. I'll see the marbles right now. And right over there was just an amazing honey hole. Right there, 10 yards that way, where I dug all of these awesome marbles like a couple months ago. I'll put up some links of videos of some of the stuff I dug in there. And I dug another right up in there, so there has to be good stuff here. There's gotta be. I'll get back if I find it. Yeah, you'll be able to see the progression of a newly started hole here real quick. This is real loose and real easy to dig. Right down in there in the bottom, there's a Verner's ginger ale. And that one's pretty good. It says Parkersburg on it. It's worth a few bucks anyway, with Parkersburg on it. That's a small West Virginia town. Nice condition. There's a sunspot. It says Baltimore, Maryland. It's all screwed up. It's got that kind of textured bottle. There's probably going to be a bunch of ACLs in here. It'll be cleaned up too. Cott Quality Beverages, New Haven, Connecticut. It says king size. These are kind of cool. There'll be, if I found this many in this little hole, there'll be hundreds of them all down this hill. Probably thousands. There's another one coming out, and this one's this will be cool. Kiss Cola. It's got lips on it. That could all be cleaned up too. And it's a good one. Parkersburg, West Virginia. Look when I wipe it. Just perfect. Textured, that could all be cleaned up. That's like a $5 bottle in an antique store. Kissed. These are going to be everywhere. It'll be ACL soda madness in here, but I'm looking for marbles. I can care less about bottles. Yeah, there's an old Marx figure of some kind. I don't know what that would have been. His arms broke off and he's melted. It's a shame on stuff like this, isn't it? That says official Winchester saddle gun, Mattel. Too bad on that. Too bad that ain't brand new. You see, I got this opened up, and guess what? Saw the gun, saw the Marx toy. There's going to be marbles around that stuff. You see it? Looks like a vitro, maybe. I can't tell. Yeah, it might be a Marble King. It is. Blue Marble King. Hold on, let me wipe it a little more here. Yep, nice condition. It's a good one for the frame. Yeah, I'm getting down to the rust layer just now, and that's where the marbles usually are. And I got one. I reached in there and picked it up. I don't know what this is. Might just be a clear one. And it's a white cat eye. Man, I'm finding the marbles. I'm just not finding the marbles I want to be finding. I guess that vitro is nice. And a few of the Marble Kings, but I want to be finding alleys, and hopefully they're here because they were right over there. It makes sense they would be. But see, there's a section out of a cat eye. I don't know how I see this stuff. But I'm taking my time. That's just a tiny section out of a marble. You know, that's a shame. It's like a German Shepherd, it looks like. But I'm going to take that and cut it off and use it as a bottle topper. That'll look awesome. It's the whole head's there. That's nice for something like that. Yeah, these blue bottles are just popping out every few minutes. I don't even know how many of them I've found today. But this is looking good. Hopefully I can get into a nice pocket of marbles here now. I'm not going to stay much longer, but I'll try to see what this hole holds and then I'll come back. Yeah, that's worth a little bit. Anco windshield washer solvent. I've found these before. That can all be cleaned up, all the ACLs there. You know, that's... I've seen these sell for over $20. This one, you know, cleaned up, it's going to look pretty good. It has a 65-cent price right there. That's a $7 or $8 bottle, quick sell. But, well, what do you think that is? Check this out. It's a boxing glove. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. Looks like the Bengals. I don't know what that would have been off of. Probably some kind of old 60s toy. Like this. Fell right out of that loose sidewall. This is nice. DuPont windshield washer solvent. That's a $20 bottle. Do an oil can collector. That is nice. Look at it. Just beautiful. That's 20 bucks. You know, I don't really care about that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm looking for marbles. But that's nice. I like these smalls. I just got a cool find right here. Look at that. It's a little train. Steam engine. Wow. I love it. Oh no, this would have been one heck of a find. I don't know if it's from a slip or a late throwaway, but that's a Pennsylvania stoneware piece. Right there you can see PA. It's probably Hamilton and Jones. It looks like James Hamilton lettering to me. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'll get one eventually. See, there's a little girl's plastic teacup from the 1960s. That is good for finding marbles. I found that little train. I missed a marble here a little bit ago and couldn't find it. Was raking real fast, saw it, and then raked it back. I don't know what it was, but there's marbles in here. I'm getting this dug out, but I'm starting to get tired. I've been sifting a lot of arrowheads this week. I will get back as soon as I find one more thing. My phone's ringing. I gotta go. This thing. Huh. Some kind of that's out of a lamp is what it is. It's got damage to it there. Otherwise I would have taken that. Huh. That's a lamp, I would guess. But you can see I'm getting this opened up. Cut some of this crap out of here. I saw a marble a minute ago and it looked nice, but I was raking real fast and it flipped back and I couldn't find it, and I ain't spending any more time looking for it. It's just one marble. There's a good layer in here. I will come back and we'll do some more digging here sometime this week. I'll be looking for Indian artifacts too. In this out, there's another marble. Just a clear one, but that's good. There's a topper. What's that? Ooh, I think this is an old one. It is. This is a real old mason jar topper. That crock come out of here just a little bit ago. I'll wipe this one off. This will have like an early 1900s patent date on it. That'll be nice. It's a white crown cap. Hold on. See, that says white crown cap patent 11/22/10, which is 1910, and that's perfect. All right. Another one of them Verner's ginger ales. This one doesn't have a town name on the back, but it's perfect. I'll have to take him for Doug later. I already did my closing. I'm not going to stay too much longer. I got a marble here though, and it looks a little better. But see back in there, that white thing? That's a big piece of enamelware. But right here's a marble. Yeah, it just looks like it's just a solid blue, and I thought it was a black one with orange swirl. Let's see, it's a cobalt blue. You can see it there. Alright, just an average one. But this is what I've been looking for all day. one of these marbles was clear down in there, but I see a marble there, and I set this one up, and look at this. That's gonna be a oh, that's nice. And that'll be clear base with that color veneer. Let's see what this one is. Oh, that one's broke, but that means there's a lot of marbles in here someplace. I'm gonna have to go real slow. Let me get this one cleaned off. I love this. Hold on. Yeah, this is real nice. You can see right there, that's completely clear on the inside, and that color is veneered on the outside of the marble. I love these. Wow, that is beautiful for that frame. And there's going to be more of them. There's going to be a lot more of them, so make sure you subscribe. I'll put a few marble digging videos where I really got into them over there. You see, when I started this hole, there wasn't a hole here. I do my work. I do the digging. You got to dig hard and get down to where the stuff's at, and then you can make videos, and I'm there. So next video is going to be good. How about that belt buckle? Later, folks. It's going to end up being a good spot. Right here's another marble. It's bigger. It's just a green one, but there are going to be good ones in here. This marble roll, and this might be a German handmade. I don't know. Look right there. This looks amazing. I think it is. I think this is a German handmade marble. Hold on. Well, what do you think about that? Holy, it's real opaque. I don't know. It's paneled right here. It's some kind of handmade marble. See the panel right there? Oh, that's nice. It's nice condition too. Anybody knows exactly what to call that, put it down in the comments. That is a smoking stein. That color's like banded on the outside of a paneled, like it looks black, almost real dark green. You saw that 1910 cap, you saw the crock. There's old stuff here too, and I'm going back in this bank. The only thing, look at all this overburden above me. Look at the concrete. I got to move all that, but I'll be coming back. I already did my closing, and just kept going this way just a little bit longer, like I always do. This clip, I'm already, you'll see the closing, but the next clip, because I'm leaving now, the mosquitoes are getting horrible. It's getting later in the day, but man, that's a week maker on a marble. I don't have one German handmade in that frame. I've found these before, you know, probably 50 of them on my channel, but I haven't found one for a while. Man, that makes my week. That's as good as an arrowhead. Later. Well, here's this handmade marble. See the panels there on both ends. It's really nice condition, and it's black glass. There's no transparency to it at all. It's black glass with the color veneered like down the outside, and it's right there's the panel. See it? Man, that's a good find. I'm gonna go back, so man, later. See, I'm finding all kinds of stuff like this. I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna take this concrete out of here. You know, that falls and hits you in the head, you're in trouble. I've had it happen before. I've been hit in the face by pieces like that. I'm getting out of here, but just look at all the jars. There's a ball. These are just laying on the surface. This is a place over in here. Sorry, I just chugged a cola, a Coke. I'm burping. This looks good. You can see how deep I am down in there. From the surface, that's like 7 foot I've went here. Later. I would stay here till dark. I'm still haven't left. There's a Coke. We'll see what it is. See, I'm getting back in. That's probably D-patting, but it looks like Wheeling, West Virginia. Look how filthy I am. I smell like Andre the Giant took a dump on me too. Wheeling, West Virginia, and it's D-patting. I can tell by the bottom, but it's nice. The only reason why I have to go, I got to go mow river lots for my mom on a tractor, or otherwise I'll just stay here for hours more. I'm loving this, but I'm gonna have to get going. You see me, it's really hot and I'm sweating through all my clothes. Later. I was just getting ready to get up and leave, and you see I have a cave in, and right up there is where I found that piece of concrete with the marbles in it. Now, do you see this? There's a piece of concrete with 2 marbles in it. Look at that. Man, that big red ruby one's, heck, that almost looks like some kind of acro or something. That's gonna come out. That's nice. That's bigger. That's a marble king, but look at that thing. It's real dark opaque, and then it goes into, it's a shame it's not a bigger piece, but maybe, see, there's concrete there. This is gonna be a good spot, folks. I'm leaving on that. That's unbelievable. Go back through my videos. I found a huge piece of concrete with like alley agates set in it like this, a huge piece. Fell right out of a hole right up in there. You can see all the digging I've done up here. Look at it. Look at that. Holy crap. Later, I'm leaving now. I gotta go mow. I hate to go. Yeah, I got this cleaned up a little bit. You can see there was another marble there and another marble there. And another one here. And there'll be more in the hole. I'm not sure what that is. That's not a marble king, but that is for sure. Huh. Somebody tore, I found that huge piece of concrete. That's pretty crazy, ain't it? With all of them in it. Look, there's a bottle cap rusted to the bottom of that. I just left it on there. It adds character to it, but that's craziness. I'm going to find a lot of marbles in that place. That German handmade, that old white crown cap, that piece of that salt glazed crock. It's hard to tell what is in there. Hard to tell. I'll keep going back. Later. Well, this is almost done. I'd say a dozen more marbles and it's done. Look at how nice the German handmade looks in there around all them other ones. I've dug all these on my channel. I'll put up a few good trips that I found some real nice ones at the end of this video. If you're really into this, you can watch some more. And also have thousands of videos on like this one. Arrowhead hunting, some metal detecting, lots of dump digging for marbles. Look at that frame. There it is. Got like, I don't know, 10 to put in here today that made the cut. I only put real nice condition ones in and select them for color. A lot of good ones. I'm going back, so make sure you subscribe. Later.